Hey everybody, Toyota has released its brand new lineup of 2021 TRD Pro models, except that it's not really brand new at all. The only mechanical changes that arrive for 2021 come to the 4Runner SUV. The Tacoma and the Tundra are basically the same, except for one big change, and we're going to dive into it right off the top. Of course, that is the color. Since the TRD Pro models were unveiled back in 2014 as 2015 model year vehicles, there has been one exclusive color every single year that you could only get on TRD Pros. And before I show you the 2021 color, let's take a look back and look at all the colors leading up to today. Starting in 2015, you had this color, Inferno Orange. Moving on to 2016, something a little more understated with Quicksand. And then 2017 continues that understated look with Cement. For 2018, Toyota took a different "hey, look at me" strategy and unveiled this color, Cavalry Blue. And then 2019 saw the brand roll out an even more shocking hue of blue, which was called Voodoo. Most recently in 2020, the TRD Pro color was Army Green. I just tested a Tundra with this Army Green. You can see it here. I think it's a great color, especially once you get it off-road into the forest. Really blends in nice. Now for 2021, Toyota has brought out a brand new color, and let's finally take a look at it. Here it is, Lunar Rock. Lunar Rock kind of plays back on those Cement and Quicksand colors, a little more understated, under the radar. I personally would pick Voodoo Blue. That's my favorite TRD Pro color over the years, and now I want to hear yours. You've seen Lunar Rock, you've seen all of the colors starting from 2015 on. Now, I want you to go into the comments and let me know if you had your choice of any of these TRD Pro colors, which one would you pick and why? Now that you've seen Lunar Rock, let's talk about the changes that arrived for the 2021 4Runner. And actually, the 4Runner is really just playing catch up, getting some of the enhancements that have already arrived on both the Tundra and the Tacoma. So for 2021, Toyota is using a brand new set of alloy wheels on this 4Runner, which are significantly lighter than the old wheels. Now the wheels are now wrapped in Nitto Terra Grappler tires as well, so you're getting more aggressive tires. But that lightweight aspect is important because it allowed Toyota to go in there and retune these 2.5-inch Fox shocks. Toyota says that the new tuning in the shocks really helps with high-speed off-roading, and that makes sense because that's what all of these TRD Pro models are really about. They're about going out there into wide open spaces and opening it up, but then once you do hit the pavement to head back home, you're not really giving up that sort of tight, nice on-center driving feel. It's not wishy-washy and all over the road. I was just in the 2020 Tundra TRD Pro, and I can tell you that these shocks absolutely do their job. This truck, when you open it up, is a ton of fun. I love the steering feel, especially in the Tundra TRD Pro. So if the changes that have arrived here for the 4Runner are anything like what already came to the Tundra, yes, this SUV is going to be even more fun off-road. 4Runner is also adopting LED headlights across the range, so now every single 4Runner down to the base model will get standard LEDs, although LED high beams will only come on top trim models, including the TRD Pro, at least as standard features. I also want to bring up a couple other special edition models that are coming for 2021 on the Tacoma, 4Runner, and Tundra, and they are the Trail Editions. Now TRD Pro, those are the top dog models. They're also the most expensive models if you want all of that off-road gear. Now the Trail Editions, Toyota is trying to give you something a little more affordable that offers some off-road gear, but mostly it just offers some really cool styling at an affordable price point. And let me tell you now exactly what I mean. The trail models are all based on the SR5 trim and can be had on both 2-wheel and 4-wheel drive models. Now, the common upgrades on all the trail models includes black badging, black seating with tan accents, all-weather floor mats, and a choice of different colors. You have army green, cement, midnight black metallic, and super white. From there, each one of these trail models gets a couple different upgrades, and we'll start with the Tacoma, which actually gets the most off-road upgrades. So the Tacoma Trail model features 16-inch TRD off-road wheels wrapped with Goodyear Wranglers with Kevlar protection. This truck also gets the grille from the fancy Tacoma Limited, and it gets a standard 115 volt plug in the bed along with a lockable storage bin in the bed, all standard on the Trail Edition. Step up to the Tundra Trail Edition, and this truck is really about styling. So it is also based on that SR5, but you get the grille from the 1794 edition along with the color keyed surround and special edition wheels. Finally, we have the 4Runner Trail Edition. Now this SUV comes with dark gray TRD off-road wheels, a Yakima Load Warrior rooftop cargo basket, and a pretty cool custom 40-quart cooler and a sliding cargo tray that goes into the back of this 4Runner. Toyota actually lists the features on that cooler. Let me tell you about it. It has a lockable lid, a freezer grade gasket to provide an airtight seal and to keep ice frozen for up to 7 days. It gets tie down straps and special brackets on the sliding rear cargo tray to make sure you can secure that cooler. There are 2 heavy duty latches with integrated bottle openers, 2 durable ergonomic handles, large built-in drain plug, and a flat top to allow this cooler to act as a table surface. But maybe the coolest thing about this cooler is that if you go for a 4Runner in cement or army green, it will actually come color matched to your vehicle. It is good to see Toyota working with the 4Runner a little bit and updating it to keep it competitive, because in its competitive set, it's easily the oldest vehicle. Really, it directly competes closely with the Jeep Wrangler, although that's not a perfect comparison. And there's another new vehicle just around the corner that's going to put the 4Runner on notice. That, of course, is the Ford Bronco. The Bronco is just about to roll out, and it looks like an absolute monster when it comes to going off-road. And again, in this segment, you really only have the Wrangler, the 4Runner, and now the Bronco. And of those 3, the 4Runner just feels so old and so outdated. It needs a new powertrain desperately. It could definitely use some more clearance, some new off-road systems to sort of keep up with the competition. So I'm not really sure what the plans are for the next generation 4Runner, but there is no doubt that with the Bronco and the Wrangler battling it out in this segment, it's extremely heated, and if Toyota wants to stay competitive, they're gonna have to do some serious rethinking on the 4Runner. Actually, the Tundra and Tacoma are also feeling a bit old in their segments, but especially the Tundra half-ton. Now, of these, we should see a fully redesigned Tundra first, and we're expecting big things. There are rumors of a Tundra hybrid. That makes a lot of sense. We've also heard rumors about a turbocharged V8 for the Tundra, which would be an absolute monster. But just like the 4Runner, with its Tundra half-ton, Toyota definitely needs to take a big leap when it comes to powertrains and fuel economy and utility and performance if it wants to stay competitive, because we just got the new 2021 F-150. It's full of all kinds of features, 6 different engines, and you know that there's a crazy new Raptor waiting just around the corner. So yes, in the off-road world, Ford is kind of putting everyone on notice right now, and Toyota is doing just enough, but I hope that soon we see some big enhancements and some redesigns to its entire truck and SUV portfolio. I think that's what it's gonna need to keep up with Ford and then with whatever Jeep comes up with to fight that Bronco. Well, everybody, that is it for this one. Now, I asked off the top, I'll ask again, what do you think of Lunar Rock, and which color is your favorite TRD Pro color? For me, it's Voodoo Blue, no questions asked, but I wanna hear from you. So go below, let me know what you think of these TRD Pro upgrades, and then as always, hit like, hit subscribe, and come right back here to TFL Off-Road for the latest news, views, and real-world reviews. See ya.